all my FlossTube friends. Welcome to my house. Thanksgiving is not down. Christmas is spread all over the living room. I have a wreath on the door, 2 trees pulled out of the box, and that's about it. So hopefully by this weekend, my house will be put together in one season instead of 2 halves of seasons spread all over the place. But it's been a long time. I wanted to sit down and make a video, catch up, and get to see how everybody's doing. October and November were incredibly busy months for us. In October, we went on a big family trip. We went to California. Our kids from Portland flew in. Our son in New York flew in. 13 people in a 4-bedroom house with space for everybody. It was super fun. We did the beach. We did amusement parks. We did the Discovery Cube Children's Museum. We ate too much. I would say we drank too much, but we don't drink. But we ate a lot. And we had a really great time. And then everybody flew home to their respective houses and drove back to Arizona. And it was just a lot of fun. Our son who lives in New York, he had a moment where once he got home, he lost the ability to make comprehensive, coherent sentences. And it was like the first 3 words would come out, and then what came out after that was completely unintelligible, like just gibberish. So he slept on it over the night. The next morning he wakes up, he gives us a call. I'm feeling better, he says. I'm gonna try and go to work. And then he can't make any sense. His words don't make any sense. And I said, you should probably go to the doctor or the hospital. And he says, no, I'll be fine. So I started texting like symptoms of a stroke, signs of a stroke. And I texted him. And this was what I texted. Is your arm numb? And I didn't hear back from him. I thought, well, he's busy, he's on the train, whatever. He calls me back about 10-15 minutes later, and he's stuttering, and he says, my hands won't make words. What is that? What does that mean? My hands won't make words. He couldn't text. He couldn't text. He said, I got to go to the hospital right now. So here's what I learned. If you're in your 20s or your 30s, if you can't talk or make coherent sentences, it's fine. It'll probably pass. Let's move on to the next thing. If you can't send a text message, that's it. Forget about it. Go to the hospital. Go to the ER right now. Get treated. There's something wrong with you if you can't text. So he had a hard time. Initially, he couldn't remember how to spell my name so that he could call me. It's Mom in his phone, M-O-M, and he couldn't remember. He just looking at his phone and was like, I don't know what this is. And so Siri, call Mom. So that's how he called me. He hung up with me, started walking down some random street in Brooklyn trying to find a hospital. Yeah, that's how you find a hospital. Let's just go for a walk. I'm sure one will pop up. You know how he got to the hospital? Siri, hospital. Siri took him to the hospital. So if you're in New York, you're lost, you need a hospital, Siri will take you there. He got to the hospital 2.5 days later. They did a bunch of tests. They didn't know what was wrong. It wasn't a stroke. It wasn't a heart problem. It wasn't blood clots. All those things that they look for. Sent him home. 5 days later, he has another episode. Everything's going numb. He dropped his phone. We're on the phone with him. He's like, I'm calling you because I can't feel my legs. I can't feel my arms. I dropped my phone. I can't pick it up. He was a mess. He was on the train. So he said, I'm going to the hospital right now. Okay. So he goes to the hospital. And meanwhile, my husband is sitting next to me and he says, you tell those doctors we want to talk to them. We want to talk to the doctors right now. I'm like, they're not going to talk to you. You're 3,000 miles away. How is that going to help? So he gets to the hospital, and we're on the phone, and he got into the hospital. He told them who he was, and they asked him to wait, and seriously, it was like you flipped a switch. Click! His speech was slurred. He could barely make a word. So the doctor comes out, and he says, will you talk to my parents? And the doctor, no lie, that's what I heard the doctor say. The doctor said, we had a lot of work to do and I can't waste time. Click, they hung up on us. Well, alrighty then. So I'm frantically searching for next day flights to New York City. You can't get a next day flight to New York City for less than $2,000 the night before. So yeah, that's not gonna happen. So I thought, well, I'll call the hospital, see if they'll give me an update, because I was freaking out. And so when you call the hospital in New York, you can't go on. You can't tell them a story. You can't tell them who you are. You can't tell them about your son, your life history. They don't care about any of it. So I got really good. And finally, the third time, after being hung up on twice because I talked too much, I said, I'm looking for a patient, Jensen Clifford. They said, yes, he's here. I said, I need a status update. Yes, just one moment, please. Click. They hung up again 3 times. Like, okay, fine. These people are too busy. They don't have time to talk to a worried mother in Arizona. Bottom line, he was diagnosed with complicated migraine, or another name for it is migraine with aura, which means you have all these other symptoms, slurred speech, gibberish speech, numbness. It feels like you're having a stroke. And then when the episode passes, then you have this massive headache and you just have to take a nap. So he's on some medicine. It's keeping it at bay. He's doing great. Just be careful. Be careful when you fly, you're traveling long distances. Stay hydrated. Don't eat like an unattended 8-year-old, which is what we did while we were on vacation, and then get on an airplane and fly across the country, because I think it just, you get super out of whack. So that's what they came up with, and he's doing well. So that was October. It was kind of scary, but October was great. Hi friends, it's a new day. I changed my clothes, and I got some Christmas decorations up. Just this little part right here is what I got up, because this happened. Oh, how does that happen? How does it disappear? Gone, totally gone. Gone from the laptop, gone from the iPad, gone from all the editing software, gone, gone, gone. I just had to take a moment. So I did what any self-respecting stitcher did. I sat down and stitched the rest of the night. And then I got up today. It was a new day. I'm going to get this filmed. I'm going to get it up. And onward and upward. Because what I want to share with you is so special. In November, I got to go to the Primitive Holiday Celebration with Megan and Vicky of Needlework Press, Linda of Chelsea and Me, and Barb and Alma of Blackbird Designs. And it was special and it was fabulous, and I want to share it with you. So without further ado, here's our projects from the weekend. So first project, Friday night, was Needlework Press. So adorable, so cute. And it's these two, so here's the project, 2 small samplers done on straw linen. These are our beautiful colors. And then Vicky made it into an adorable table runner. So I can't wait to get that done for next Christmas, because it's just so cute. And it was a wonderful, wonderful project. The next day on Saturday was Blackbird Design Day. And we made these adorable little treasure boxes. And I'm so proud of this, because seriously, if I hadn't gotten this done while we were there, 5 years from now, it still wouldn't be done. So yay, it's done, which means all I have to do is the stitching and I can get stuff done. So here's what goes inside of this cute box. First of all, whoa, this is a sampler that sits on the bottom of the box. And each one of these designs is named for words in I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day. So that's a phrase, the Unbroken Song. And then there's a little pin cushion called Singing on Its Way, you know, ringing, singing on its way, that one. There it is. And Wild and Sweet is the needle book. And all 3 of these little cutenesses go in the little box. I don't know if they go in. This one definitely goes in. These are accessories. So cute. And to top it all off, these are the accessories, and this is the sampler. And it was a huge surprise. Surprise! We did a sampler. So the sampler is now available at the Attic exclusively until market, but you can call or email today and get your copy. We've sold out twice of the sampler, but there's more coming, so don't despair. You too can put this in your stash. Isn't that amazing? So it's called the Bells on Christmas Day, and then these little bits and pieces are the little coordinating. Oh, do you die? It was so special. See why I had to make this video again? You have to see this, how special all of these projects are. Then on Sunday morning, we got to take a class with Linda, and she gave us, oh, just kidding, oaken fabric. Everything is on the oaken. Beautiful. Then on Sunday morning, we got to have a class with Linda of Chessie and Me Designs, and she did for us, now I've been working on this, so it's in my board. She did this cute little ornament, Be Merry. That was our ornament. And it's really, I'm stitching it up just like she called for, with the threads and the overdyed cotton threads. They're right here. And the 36 count linen that she put on, Metaroo, I think. And then this is the sampler. See, look. Do you love it? Do you just love it? I love it so much. She put a piece of 36 count linen in our kit, and I changed it out. This is a piece of 40 count, either flagstone or wood smoke from Lakeside. I love it. It's so special. And working on these projects, every time I pick up this little Be Merry ornament project, I just am filled with such warm, wonderful memories of that weekend. It was so, it was overwhelming. By Sunday, and we got this cute thing, and then when Linda pulled out the samplers with the colors, where's the colors? Silk. You know how I am about silk. You know how much I love silk. And on Sunday morning, when we opened this sampler and our beautiful linen, and she had kitted it with silk, it was too much. I was just overwhelmed by the generosity of these ladies that came and gave of their time to teach us and be with us and help us love needlework even more than we already do. It was truly a wonderful experience. It makes me a little emotional just thinking about it, because what a fabulous weekend. All of the teachers were wonderful. And if you hang out and stay till I'm all done talking, I put together a slideshow of the weekend so that you can see the teachers and the projects and how much fun we had too. And the bra light makes an appearance. My favorite. So hang out till the end. Then I kitted up a Christmas project. I hope I get to it this year. I don't know. I always have big, huge plans for December stitching, and I don't do them. But I kitted this one up because I love the sentiment on it. It's Merry Be Your Christmas by Abby Rose Designs. The sentiment says, oh, yeah, there you are. I can see you now. Merry be your Christmas and peaceful be your heart. I love this. So I kitted it up on, because you know I love me some small linen. I kitted it up on 46 count weeks parchment, which I love, love, love. I love that it's just such a great beige. And then these are the cute little threads. I kitted it with the threads it called for. These are overdyed cottons. And this cute little schoolgirl thread keep that matches these threads. And this is by Kelmscott Design. This is one of her brand new releases of her schoolgirl thread keep series. Darling, huh? So that's going to be my goal, is to maybe even get started on it. We'll see. Big plans. And then, last but not least, I stitched a little something. It's a little something something. I did it up in silk because I want to share. I want to share with you. I want you to love silk as much as I love silk. So this is the giveaway. It's the pattern. It's a piece of 36 count linen, lakeside linen, not sure the color, it's pretty. And skein, a whole skein of Gloriana Floramel Schoolhouse Red, so that you too can stitch with silk. I wish you could all love silk as much as I do, so I'm giving it away because isn't that cute? I want you to love silk. So here's what I want you to do. Answer me this question. Have you ever stitched with silk before? Do you have a favorite silk? And if you haven't stitched with silk, what are you waiting for? I know it's expensive. I know. I'm not clueless to that. But if you are gonna spend hours and hours and hours and hours stitching something, I think you should have the best experience possible. And for me, if I'm gonna spend a year working on something, I really do enjoy stitching with silk. And I hope, I just wanna share the love. I'm gonna share the love, I'm gonna share the silk. It's red. So, answer question, subscribe, ring the bell, answer the question. And I'll share with you, because everybody should have the experience to stitch with silk. Alrighty then, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do today. I thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for all your comments. And when I posted on Instagram that my video had disappeared, I really appreciate your love and support. It kind of strengthened me through the night when I was devastated. I'm not kidding you. Devastated. My husband even cooked dinner. That's how devastated I am. He doesn't cook. He does a great Taco Bell, but he does not cook. And he made a cute little dinner with, and it even had spinach in it and tomatoes, and he was trying to be healthy, and it was very sweet. That was, I don't have words. Sorry, like Jensen, I can't find my words. Oh, it was bad. So as you guys read and commented on my Instagram when I announced that my video had crashed, thank you. It made my heart happy. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for being a part of this community. And next time we're gonna talk about Christmas. So I will see you next time. Please stay tuned for the slideshow. I love you guys. Bye-bye.